County Fair by Vincent, Spina. On the floor of a fossil sea, it is a sultry evening in late August. The judges have met. Judgment has been made and passed. Red, blue, and gold ribbons hang above the stalls of Guernsey cows with the richest, most nutritious milk, and the stall of the finest slow-eyed Jersey heifer, and the merino ram with the thickest, softest fleece. A first-place jungle banty crows in dazzlement of gaslights and town and country folk. Come to admire him, as well as each other. A school of plesiosaurs paddle in from a nearby estuary, hungry for the plumes of pink shrimp and slimy eels, radiating in swirls above the midway grills where sweaty hot dogs roast alongside sizzling burgers and sausages smothered in onions and peppers. Nearby, the aroma of funnel cakes, the ubiquitous presence of pizza, always pizza. A lone trilobite scuttles along the perimeter, seeking comfort among the horseshoe crabs, who, early in the season, spawned along this Appalachian ridge and now seek only nourishment and rest. She is the last of her kind. But what force binds words to express the electromagnetic fields of young girls who cluster in threes and fours, revealing, concealing the newly found secrets of hips and breasts, whose eyes meet and avoid the gaze of young boys clustered in threes and fours, lighting their cigarettes with the fallen embers of a distant volcano. Words fall apart. Syllables float away like fireflies or tiny stars, tension wrapped and calm. The moment captured in amber. A white county transport van parks nearby a medium-sized gazebo. A cargo of the elderly descends from the sliding door like solitary drops of colored water, wanting and not wanting to stay or be assumed into a vast and unknown sea. They each take a seat under the gazebo as volunteer wives of the local Knights of Columbus. Serve them the regional specialty of chicken and dumplings, glazed carrots, coffee, a choice of apple pie, ice cream, or both a la mode for dessert. "We can't recall," they whisper, "who among us was a banker or Ammonite, fought in a civil war, was a refugee hidden in a ship's galley, or a fossil displayed in a museum, or on a shelf in a jewelry store. Tomorrow will be the demolition derby, but tonight, in smaller venues, gray doo-woppers with silver sideburns and comb-overs harmonize as white bones in a crystal bottle wonder who wrote the book of love. And a leopard tamer in a leopard leotard, once the center attraction in a traveling three-ring circus, prepares her leopard act. The hardest of the big cats to train, she spiels to an audience of the young and the old. Leopards with their spotted filament gills are found in every ocean dingle and coral shelf as they dream life into relentless leather-backed archelons and their cousins, the emerald and ruby-shelled protostigas. For now, the public is pleased. Hunger suspended. The lure of future and the pull of the past are suspended. We have become a people, neither hollow nor full. Our heads, only heads, as we watch the incoming plesiosaurs, enormous necks and minute heads breaching the surface in search of a horizon, where they or we may live in more than a dream of ourselves, in a time between the last committed act and the next. 100 times the silver voices sing, "They've told me you are gone." 100 times we sit before this simple meal. In a next time around, perhaps there will be cities. Taxis like yellow blood cells will bring nourishment and oxygen to ever more labyrinthian interiors. But here, On the floor of a shallow, vanished sea, the cupboard and closets are bare, except for the many strange things we have no use for anymore. Vast creatures float by, nudging us like kittens wishing to be petted. They pet us in return. Sometimes we weep and call out, like an echo calling out and weeping love and compassion back to us, but mostly not.